Welcome to In the Field Radio, 91.3 FM WVKR, Poughkeepsie Independent Radio. I'm Erin Boogie here with Miss Lady D.
What's going on?
We got some Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows in the background.
I have no idea what's going on there.
Have you seen these movies?
Maybe in passing sometimes.
Oh, yeah, no, they're good. Definitely check it out.
It looks like a lot of childhood.
They're wizards. They're children wizards. They're about to defeat the Dark Lord. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, like why do they have to do that? There's not grown people.
If you watch the story, it would make sense. You know what I want to talk about, though? Not Harry Potter. I definitely want to talk about that New York City rapper meme that you posted because we got some feedback on it, but I thought it was actually a really good topic. I know the meme was making fun of it, but...
Yeah, I mean, I thought people were gonna get upset. That's why I made sure I posted so they could see it was not me that said it. But essentially, the meme that was posted was SpongeBob, looking cross-eyed at both sides of this book, and on one side it says drill music, and on the other side it says sound like a boogie, and the caption is how New York rappers choose their career path. So they choose drill or sound like a boogie.
And you know what? What's your opinion on it?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people that don't do either one of those things. It was funny.
I definitely thought it was funny. I felt like there was a... Well, but I feel like I don't... One of the responses pointed to Griselda, but I feel like Griselda is the exception to the rule. They're not the rule, right? But right now, it's like you either want to sound like Pop Smoke or a Boogie.
Yeah, and I guess by a boogie they mean melodic rap.
Yes.
Is that what they mean?
Yeah, but I think people are trying to copy a Boogie's path, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, right? I don't know. When I saw the meme, I was immediately like, haha, that's so true. And then I was thinking like deeper about it, which is why I wanted to bring it up here on the show and get more outside feedback that New York really just kind of hasn't had their own identity in a long time. Like hip hop started here and we carried it for a while, but down south is really hitting.
Yeah. I mean, well, remember when we had Breezy D.O.D.?
Yes.
And he was saying basically that same thing.
The New Brooklyn.
Bring this identity back.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see the evolution of New York hip hop. I feel like it's been a while since it's had its own identity or been at the forefront of hip hop, but there's nothing saying that it can't get back to where it was. And not that the sound has to get back to where it was, just the creativity has to get back to where it was.
But I don't understand. Do they not like the hooks? Or the sing-songy hooks? Like what?
Well, New York is known for like that boom bap rugged,
Yeah.
but it's also, I think, New York, it's really hard to get on in New York, and there's so much competition, and it's not as community friendly, and so people go to the South for that sense of community, and there's just a different sound coming out of the South. So people getting on in the South they have a different sound than what's up here, than what's out west, than, you know what I mean? Like each region has its own sound, and that's just really what it is. Got to get on everywhere else before New York will mess with you.
Right. Basically. We just have higher standards here, that's all.
Facts. Well, I think we also feel like we have a sense of ownership of hip hop. Like it started here, it's ours.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nah, I was watching some documentary where it was really like that, and they didn't really like a lot of West Coast rappers. Like Ice Cube was recounting, times where people just did not mess with the music purely off that.
Who are you feeling out of New York right now?
Rappers?
Yeah. That says it all. You know what we're going to do? We're going to kick it to some music. We're going to think about this. And then we're going to get into the interview with New York rapper Wavy Wildboy. Which I don't think is a bad thing. We'll think about it, and then we'll come back with it. Welcome back to In the Field Radio. I'm Erin Boogie. I'm here with Miss Lady D.
Hey, what's going on?
And we got Wavy Wildboy in the building.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
How are you doing?
I'm great. How y'all doing?
What was that, Deb?
I wanted to be a little corny because we're recording in advance, so y'all are gonna hear this on Monday, but it's actually Wednesday. So I was in my car at work, like, oh, cute, Wavy Wednesday.
Oh, that is cute.
Yeah, that's actually what I've been doing. Actually, I've been dropping singles every Wednesday, calling it Wavy Wednesdays, and that's what it's been for. But it just so happened the way
I recall.
Huh?
No, I said I recall. That's why I was like, oh.
Oh, word. Yeah, but it just so happens that all my interviews just happen to fall on Wavy Wednesdays, so it's like, I guess I just be working on the tape.
It's a sign.
Yeah.
It's a sign. It's a sign to stop releasing them and just release the tape. But the tape is coming soon.
All right, we're gonna get into that, but let's start from your beginnings. Where did you come from?
Originally, I'm from Crown Heights, Brooklyn, New York. I moved up here when I was younger, like 12, 13.
And what was a young Wavy Wildboy like growing up?
Young Wavy Wildboy. I was wild. I was extremely wild. That's where the nickname came from. I used to hang out with a group of dudes who used to hang out and party all the time, like just go to parties and make stuff like super lit. So we were the Wavy Boys, and out of the Wavy Boys, like whenever stuff when stuff would hit the fan, I would like always like just go nuts on everybody. So they like, dang, that boy's wild.
So that's where the name came from.
Originally, yes.
So then what?
And then what ended up happening was my best friend died. Like, it was just out of the Wavy Boys, I was Wild Boy. Like, there wasn't Wavy Wild Boy. But my best friend that like started the whole thing, he died in 2014, and I used to go by Luda. I think I met you when I was going by Luda, right, Erin?
I don't think so. I think I only knew you as Wavy.
That's crazy.
When
I feel like I met you
by Wavy Wildboy.
20, what was it, 2017?
No, then maybe I did meet you as Luda, because I think I met you the year before that.
No, 2016, I just came back here. I was in the military.
Okay.
Yeah, I just came home in 2016.
Yeah, so then I must have met you in 2017. So I must have met you as Wavy Wildboy then.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is recent military service, because I saw that, Marine Corps thing, hoorah.
Are you going to do the whole like Air Force versus Marines thing right now?
We always got to do it.
Oh, nah. Don't tell me you got somebody here.
Yes. Yeah, I'm in the Air Force. Oh, he said the cheer force? No, he did not.
No, I didn't say that. Nah, hold up. Listen.
Oh my goodness.
I
heard it.
The connection. It was a connection. The connection was all. That was all.
Oh my goodness.
I said the Air Force. Nah. Honestly, I serve with all branches. I've toured with the Navy, Army, and the Air Force. I've met some elite people in the Air Force, actually, like super elite.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
Damn. So wait, okay. So let's talk about you doing music. When did you start doing music? And who inspires you?
So, all right. Well, so it's crazy. I always wished I could, like, I like to sing and stuff like that. Always like to sing. I was in the church choir. I was in school choir, chorus, or whatever you call it, and band class. So I was always musically inclined. But then, like, my brother, that's who it was. My brother and his friends, they used to freestyle rap battle each other, and they were good. Like, they off the top of their head just spat at each other. I used to get tight that I couldn't do it. But then one day they actually came at me, so I'm like, I have to do it. And I didn't have nothing to say. So I kind of went in the room. I wrote for like 3 days straight. And when I came back ready to go, I was like, yeah, it's a rap battle, y'all. They were like, nah, we don't want to do that right now. I'm like, yo, so y'all mean to tell me I sat here and wrote all this for nothing? I was tight. But then I started showing everybody, like, nah, this is what I was going to hit them with. And everybody was like, yo, that's kind of fire, bro. Like, you wrote that? I was like, yeah, I wrote that. They was like, all right, like, you should keep going with that. And I'm like, eventually it was like, you know, every now and then I write a little something, get back to it. And then I started getting good at it. And then it became like something I was doing every day. Like, instead of like going out and playing with my friends or getting in trouble, I be sitting there writing music, come up with new stuff all the time. And then I got to do my first show. The video's still out on YouTube. I just saw it the other day. I performed at Bosie's. I went to career tech school, and they had a talent show. So all the schools were there. And this was like my chance. They were like, yo, bro, you be rapping and you be singing. Like, this is your chance to like get your name out there to let people know you be doing that. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Why not? So I signed up. I tried to play it off like I wasn't nervous, but in the video you can clearly see I was nervous. But they said I had the best performance that day, so.
Dope.
Yep.
Did you have as much energy back then performing as you do now? Because you're kind of known in the area for your energetic performances.
That's a great question. You know, that is where I took my hat off to myself. I patted myself on the back and everything. Like, watching the energy back then till now is wild. It's so day and night. Like, y'all know, I mean, you know about my energy on stage now. You can't keep me still. I ain't gonna lie. I took a lot of my energy on stage. I got a lot of that from working closely with Spartacus. Shout out my guy Spartacus.
Shout out Spartacus.
I mean, he ain't louder than me, but.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, we had a little thing going on at Newburgh Illuminated, and I was just louder than him, and that was just that.
Yeah, he was trying to hand out stuff right next to us, trying to hand out stuff, and we was just taking over the crowd.
That's Spartacus, always in competition. So like that, but that's that competitive mindset that he had. It made my energy on stage be that much more different, because like me and him, we would rehearse, like, and he would like push me to rehearse. Like, yo, meet me here, meet me at the studio. We're going to your crib. We're going to my crib. Like, we rehearsing for this. Like, it don't matter. He like, yo, we renting out this place, rehearsing. Like, we rehearsed, and to the point where like we figure out different ways. Like, he'll sit in the crowd or I'll sit in the crowd, and we'll give each other pointers. Like, nah, you should do that more and do that more on stage. Like, it's literally like a science behind it for us.
That's really good and impressive.
Thank you.
I hope people take notes about that. It's funny that you mention your growth and that you can see it, because, you know, I'm not the best at following every single thing people are doing all the time. But I go and, you know, refresh myself on what you're doing and look at your social media. And even just there, from the time Zuda came out, or probably right before that, from then on, social media was just different. Your pictures look different. It's only high quality stuff on there. Like, what you do, like, you just, a switch went off and it stepped up in the marketing. And then I see the Wavy Media page or whatever step up in the marketing. There's the link tree and everything. I was like, oh, okay. What's going on here?
I'm glad you said that, though. So Wavy Media came before Wavy Wildboy's page came back on Instagram. So I was still making music low key. I had lost my Instagram. Nobody people knew, because people hit me up saying I blocked them. I ain't blocked nobody. Or I deleted them. Like, nah, I lost my Instagram. So I had to, you know, create Wavy Media, as in because I was just building the studio up, and I was just trying to get the studio and get my money up and everything like that. So then I started doing everything with the photography and the videography and the editing and everything. We got the label making, and it was my business partners that got me doing all that craziness, like, just got me on go, like, and they eventually, like, we once again had to structure everything. And I don't got it in here, I got it out there. I literally had to get like a calendar book and everything. And they were like, look, you're going to do this on these dates. Like, there's definitely a team behind me right now. I'm not doing everything alone. That's definitely been motivating me and keeping me going I recently came under new management. Shout out to management. Shout out ER management. That I'm now a client under. They definitely pushed me to do a lot more different stuff, like you said, like Zooted too. By the way, Zooted was the first song I actually engineered by myself.
Stop playing.
Swear to God.
I mean, I know we joke about how beats save a lot of records, but I will say, the only thing I will say is I was listening to it and I was like, I want to hear him louder. That was it. But everything was great. And I was like,
Right.
But it was good. It's because what you were saying was good. I was like, I wish that he was louder than this beat right now.
That was the first song I ever engineered. It was literally, I locked myself in here and I was like, I'm going to learn this shit, this stuff, you know? So I went on YouTube, University, and I locked in for about a month working on that song. And that was the first song I would say that I perfected, I guess. But, you know, clearly there still needs more work. So there is a remix coming out to Zooted. The remix has an artist from my favorite record label on it, which is $1 Billion Baby Entertainment. So it definitely got featured from one of them, man. We waiting for that one. We waiting with the marketing behind that is gonna be crazy. It's crazy.
Wow,
like,
I support that message.
So I want to know.
I was scared he was gonna say an 845 person. I was like, who is on the remix? I was like, oh no.
It was the collective holding breath. Well, I want to know, are we getting a video?
Yes, we're definitely getting a video. The video that we getting, give y'all insight. The video that we are getting is for the remix, but the video won't come out until after the album.
And when's that dropping?
There's hints all over my page. Yeah. There's hints. There's definitely hints in it. You just gotta like pay attention. She pointed it out. She said once Zooted dropped, that's when things started stepping it up a notch. Mm-hmm. So through those steps, I was shouting it out that my album is dropping on certain dates.
What kind of vibe can we expect from the album?
Vibe. I like to say my artistry is never one direct vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I never like to go in one direction because music, I feel like shouldn't have a direction. I feel like it should come from within whatever you're feeling. So I got records on there about, you know, heartbreak. I got records on there about stuff that really happens, like you know, me getting robbed. My whole studio getting robbed. Like my whole studio equipment got robbed over the summer, yo. Like
I remember seeing you post about that. That is wild to me.
Yeah, but I didn't post about it. But all my stuff came back in less than 24 hours.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, we don't play that over here in Wavy Media 845. So
yeah, for real.
The proper actions was taken.
I was like, yo, I can't even imagine. So you just like came in the studio and everything was gone?
It was weird. So like, so I walked in here, right? And I had picked up, I think like a lighter or something. Walked right out. Didn't say nothing. Oh wait, and the chair was on the ground. So I'm like, dude, I was like, was I drunk or something? Whatever. Picked up the chair, walked back out, nothing. I started thinking for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me record something today. Today I need to lock in the studio. I walk in, and the first thing I noticed, my speakers was missing. And I was like, nah. And I look over, my mic's not there. I was like, nah. Interface. I screamed. Ah! My friend was over. She's like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, no!
Oh, my God.
I called my business partner up. I said, get your ass down here right now. Yeah. Oh, I was mad. I was so mad. He's like, what's going on, bro? He came over. He was like, all right, what we going to do about it? And then, you know, I formulated a plan real quick, and then we got that stuff back. And then literally as soon as I got it back, I set it back up and wrote a record about it.
You knew who did it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
First thing first about any business. First things you need to do is because you're investing in your business, you need to invest in cameras.
So you had
it's all in the camera light.
The craziest part about the whole thing, I was here.
When it happened?
Yup.
and you had no idea.
It's soundproof in here.
So they was just coming in and out, taking your stuff, and you were just chilling.
Shout.
No.
Okay, that's a
Nah.
little funny. That's a little tiny bit funny, but
Yo, I would feel so violated.
Instead of violated, I felt more concerned because it's like, for those that know me on that personal level, walking into my house is not the best thing to do, or willy-nilly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not your go-to plan. There's banks that should be robbed before you come to my house.
So I want to talk a little bit too about, you started out with the battle rap, but then you realized that you preferred to write songs. So what led to that realization that you were a songwriter and not just a battle rapper?
There was a song I wrote back in the day, MySpace days. It was on a lot of people's MySpace. We had a rock band mic with a sock over it, and we were recording like that off of Audacity. We made this song called I Gave My Heart. It was me and two other dudes. I sang the hook because like I didn't really know too much about song structure or anything like that. They told me it needs a chorus, and I was like, well, I know songs with choruses, so like I could do something like that. So I wrote a chorus for it, and then like we all had our own little verses on it. And then like that just became like, because of how well that song did, that song got us our first like group performance in a club. I don't know how, but it did. I just figured that's how music should go. And then like structure really like gets to me now when I I do run the studio. So now when I do hear artists coming here without the structure of actually like knowing how to like break down a song, it bothers me. And me being somebody that never was given the guidance really, and I kind of just had to watch and figure it out. I don't want nobody to figure out the wrong thing already because they're already in the studio now. They're already paying the money. So it's like you figuring it out after you paying the money. Like, nah, you should figure out something at least that point. So I try and help out a lot of the younger artists as well too, with song structuring, finding melodies, doing stuff like that.
What was I gonna say? Oh, if you could collab with anyone, who, like, what would your dream collab be?
The Baby.
Oh yes, I think that would be perfect for you.
It would be either The Baby or Rod Wave.
Do Rod Wave. Oh, because you a singing guy. He is singing guy.
I think those are two really good options. I think they should both holler at you.
Right? That's what I think too.
If y'all listening.
We kind of, me and The Baby kind of in contact. I like to say, you know what I'm saying? Now, we're not in contact, but I'm in contact with his artists, so a couple of them.
Right, so that's close enough. That's how it goes.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah. Right now, that's the way we're working at it right now. So that's why I said, stay tuned for that remix. Stay tuned for that remix.
Well, you're going to send it to us when it's about to drop, so that way we could premiere it.
Of course. The marketing scheme behind that, though, is just, my team. It's my team. I'm telling you, my team, yo, like they fire. They definitely know what they're doing with that.
I'm so happy about this.
Need a village, man.
Yeah, I was like,
it takes a village.
Listening to it. I was like, yeah.
Wait till you hear I ain't gonna lie, homie almost left me on the remix though. When he said they see me in public, they screaming like Jodeci, I was like, Jesus.
Well, who are you listening to now? What are your go-to artists?
Me, The Baby and Rod Wave.
Besides them.
Honestly, I like to listen to a lot of local music.
Like who?
Blue Strip Pablo. Spartacus just dropped that song Fake Love. That was pretty fire. That boy Tone is fire. He dropped the tape too. What's his name? Remy Hendrix. Remy Hendrix dropped the tape too. It's fire. I'm still bumping that. Naija Chanel is always fire. Yeah, that's always ear music right there. That's always good stuff. Yeezy baby. He low key right now, but he coming out there. And Drone 420. He got a voice on him. I got a couple records with him.
You did show a whole lot of local love on what you dropped in 2019.
Yeah, facts.
You know,
yeah.
I heard Zoo did, and I was like, all right now, like, everybody cannot come with him.
No.
He left them all in 2019.
Yeah, I was like, all right now, he did it with y'all now.
Now the features that I'm stepping out with now, they're a little bit out of this area.
We love local though, but you know.
Yeah, definitely. definitely. I got records with people in a couple artists in North Carolina. My boy King Ego, shout out him in Tennessee. Me and him working heavy. Yeah. And then I got shout out my guy. Let me see. I got his email right here. Pizzy Piz. He's a artist from the UK that I'm working with right now.
Ooh.
UK heavy right now.
Yeah, that was also due to like I did a couple other interviews I did with 98.5 Radio and Shabazzy OG. I just recently did an interview with them too, and that definitely boosted my following out there from the UK and got them people a lot more in tune with me. So we've been talking. Late April, you know, I'm gonna start going out and doing shows. We're talking about a tour, possibly June, July-ish, hopefully. COVID allows.
I'm over COVID. What are some goals that you have for yourself at this stage in your career?
Definitely want to grab more of my crowd this year. I definitely want to grab more of a crowd than just the 845. I definitely want to branch out a lot more global, as we were just speaking. That's like the main goal, is to go global. I need to be in everybody's face. That's why I ain't even say like this isn't my first interview. Like this is like my 16th this month, because I need to be in everybody's face. Everybody needs to know what's up. Wavy Wildboy is doing something.
Facts.
And what can we expect next?
I might drop one more single before the tape, 1 or 2 more singles before the tape. And my management, my manager said he wants the video for Angels by the end of this month. So we trying to get on that right now with the storyline behind that. It's gonna touch the in the fields.
Pulling on them heartstrings.
Yeah, definitely. That one, even when it was pitched to me, when the idea was pitched to me, I had already been thinking about it, but I was like, do I really want to go there like that? And then he pitched it to me. I was like, bro, I was thinking about it, but I didn't think that. I thought you would have shot me down on that. So it's definitely one.
Oh no.
It's definitely one for the books.
And shout out your socials and let everybody know where they can find you.
At Wavy Wildboy on Instagram, at Wavy Media 845 as well too. On Facebook, it's like Wavy Luderot. But nobody need to worry about Facebook too much right now. It's not under construction. But yeah, that's it. And then YouTube, make sure you run up the subscriptions on YouTube. Run those up. Throw me on the Spotify, everything. I'm on all platforms too. Wavy Wildboys right there.
Yeah, he on my Apple Music right now.
Hey. I love the support. I love it.
And I don't have any other questions for you, Deb. You have anything?
Can we come to the Zooted video shoot?
Of course.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
It's in North Carolina.
I'm going to come. I travels.
Let's go.
Anything else that you want our listeners to know?
Shake something on the way. Zooted Angels out on all platforms, and Message the Baby Mama also out on YouTube and coming to all platforms. Make sure y'all tune in with Message the Baby Mama. That's the message that I need to get across the world right now with my situation I'm going through. So that song now.
Yeah, I heard that. That was really sad. And
that song right now has been on my playlist top right now. And it's my song, so it's crazy. So just hearing it, it doesn't even feel like it's from me. It feels like somebody, it's out of me talking to me. Damn, that's crazy you going through that.
Yeah. It's crazy because my sister's, but she's kind of going through that with her baby dad. And it's weird to see it happen to a woman too. So
ooh, yeah. Either way, yo, just using the kids as pawns
it doesn't matter. Yeah, you shouldn't do it. And nobody should do it. Yeah.
No, nobody should do it.
It's between me and you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do nothing with the kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Message the Baby Mama on YouTube. Run the views up on that.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time out to sit down with In the Field Radio.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Thank you, both of you ladies.
Of course.
Been lovely.
Thanks.
I loved it.
It was a pleasure.
Keep sending a single so we can get them out to the masses.
I got you. I sent y'all Shake something, too.
Okay, good.
I know Lady D about to be crazy when she hear that. She ready? All right. Thank you. Thank you again for having me, though.
Welcome back to In the Field Radio. I'm Erin Boogie here with Miss Lady D. Never heard of her. Now I'm going to have to check her out. I like Conway. I mean, I like Griselda as a whole, but I like Conway. I like the fact that they're older, so they're breaking the age barrier in hip hop, and they're from Buffalo, New York, so they're not from New York City.
Yeah, people be sleeping on Buffalo.
And they're the first ones to make it out of Buffalo. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Mhm. Speaking of New York hip hop, happy 18th anniversary to Get Rich or Die Trying. Think about, it's so crazy when you think about that came out 18 years ago, right? And where 50 Cent is at now in his life. Like, where would we be without Power?
Right.
He's out here tearing up the TV waves.
I mean, I think he did a really smooth transition from streets to rap to acting.
And you don't forget about like all the business deals and stuff that he's done in between.
Right, the effing vodka. I still see that in the liquor store. So
And he had the vitamin water deal.
oh my god. Yeah, like he did really well.
Yeah. Shout out to you, 50 Cent. We salute you.
So Valentine's Day is coming up.
Ew.
Are you doing anything?
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. It's a secret. And I'd be trying to catch Ty off guard. Like, he'll be like asleep. And I'll be like, yo. And he'll be like, what? And I'll be like, what are we doing for Valentine's Day?
What? Are we trying to get him to admit it like while he's half awake?
Well, so like, yeah, like, cause like the whole thing is we were gonna go out to dinner to our favorite restaurant, and then one day he texted me and was like, I don't really feel like doing that, and I was like, okay, yeah, I respect that. We'll figure something else out. So then he came home, and was like, I got some stuff planned for Valentine's Day, and I was like, well, what is it? And he was like, I'm not gonna tell you. And I'm not good with surprises like that. So now I've spent the last like probably a good solid week trying to catch him off guard, asking him what we're doing, and he will not give it up. Yeah, I'm annoying.
Well, we were in the car hanging out, and a commercial came on where, first of all, it was a play on words in the first place because the prize was like a personal virtual concert from her.
Mm.
So, they were like, do something special for her.
Oh.
Valentine's Day. And Mo was like, that's messed up. Why is it always about the girl? What about the guy and all this?
Are you gonna send him roses?
No. I was like, well, do you want something for Valentine's Day? Like, do you want to do something? What have you? Like, I wasn't even thinking about Valentine's Day. I don't like to be disappointed. So I'm not going to be sitting here thinking, oh, this is going to happen for Valentine's Day, and it don't.
Really? You guys don't do anything?
I don't recall ever really doing anything. We did something last year, and we only did something because somebody invited him to a Valentine's Day couples party. So he's telling me what we're doing is a surprise, and I get all dressed up, and then find out we're going to somebody's house for a party.
Mm.
I didn't want to do that. I was upset and like holding it in.
Yo, I felt bad last year because I got Ty some like Sour Patch Kids and a teddy bear, and he got me a Movado watch and roses.
What's wrong with that?
I was like, I fell short in the game.
Then I got sick. We both got sick from the party.
No,
Sick.
that's what you got for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, sick. I mean, I
Aw.
time at the party, but we did get really sick, and then COVID started happening, and I was like, did
And
we have
everything shut
COVID?
down.
I don't know if we had COVID. Like, we
Oh, you would know, I promise.
we did feel really bad though. But so
Well, you know what though? Like breaking the trend, you guys could do something different this year and plan something romantic.
that's what I was trying to find out. And
Yeah.
he wasn't really saying much because I'm like, I could not do that.
Tell him that you need open lines of communication.
Oh my goodness. I know he's not expecting me to come up with everything because I'll be planning the trips and stuff anyway.
No, and you know what?
Everything when I came back from deployment, he like planned everything, like book stuff and all.
Yeah. No, but you know what? There's no harm in like discussing it together. It doesn't have to be a surprise. Like it could be as simple as this is where our favorite restaurant is. Let's go out. You know what I mean? Like just get dressed up and just go be with each other.
Right.
I did an article today for Baller Alert for like the top 5 things to do during COVID-19. So like if you can't go out, like, you know, you could take a bubble bath together. You could write each other a love letter and then read them out loud. You could, you know, cook dinner for each other, or if you're not the best at cooking, you could get takeout from your favorite restaurant and have like a candlelit dinner at home. Like you could do, you know, a movie marathon. You could do a couple's game night. Like there's like a lot of things that you could do that don't necessarily involve like going out or fancy, or it's just basically like you could set that day aside to spend on each other. You know what I mean?
It's on a Sunday this year too, right?
Yeah.
That's nice. I don't know. Listen, I was deployed and it was about to be his birthday. And they're like, did he send him anything for his birthday? I wasn't thinking about his birthday because I just bought him a chain.
Ooh, that's good though.
Like a custom chain, so I felt like he was gonna get it when I got home. And
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about buying another thing. And like all the people in this group was like, "Oh yeah, Luis, you have to get something." And I was like 3 or 4 days before his birthday, and I'm like on Amazon, like, guys, what should I get? So we're all trying to like avert
Oh
this crisis
no.
from me not getting
Oh
anything.
no. That's so
I
bad.
ended up sending an Apple Watch. We're like, okay, this is good.
That's
Everybody
good.
wanted an Apple Watch, so it ended up, working out. But so funny. They were like, "What? You're the worst. You need to get him something." I was like, "Okay."
You're like abort. Pivot, replan.
So speaking of Valentine's Day stuff, I mean, what ended up happening is that I posted a really cute picture, and some girl that I was hanging out with when I went to school, we used to hang out every day at lunch. She, you know, wanted to like hang out, meet up, catch up. So that's what I thought about it, and my boyfriend was looking at it like, no, she's trying to get with you. And I was like, I really don't think so. I didn't look
Deb's out here pulling chicks.
Yeah. So then I tweeted something saying that it was funny that my boyfriend is telling me that some girl is my type.
That is funny.
And it was hilarious. And he liked it, but she liked it.
Interesting plot twist.
So she liked it, and I was like, oh, I hope that doesn't mean anything.
You're like, is this a date?
Yes.
Do I bring flowers?
Right. I called you before, and I'm like, I don't know if this is a date or not.
You're like, I don't know how to act right now.
Yeah. And I didn't even tell him I was going to meet her because he was already thinking
So he won't know till this episode airs.
potentially. So we go to Hurricane, we get some food, and we're talking. And she like automatically starts talking about her dating love life, basically how it's not really successful and people are weird out here.
Oh, people are weird out here.
Yeah. But I don't, I'm with somebody. I've been with somebody for years, so
How long have you guys been together?
like 4 years.
Wow.
5 this year.
Whew.
I'm like, so, but I have stories from back in the day, I guess. So we're kind of talking about that, and then it starts moving into whether we were with girls before and things, and how we approach that situation. But it seemed like to me that she was saying she's not really into that.
Yeah. So then you were feeling confused.
I was really confused.
So you left feeling confused.
Yeah, because then she was inviting me to this thing in Connecticut, like this whole theme park, and I'm like, this us? Like, what is happening here? So I don't know.
Well, hopefully she's listening and she'll hit your DM and let you know. Or do she got digits?
I mean, we do have each other's number. I mean, I didn't mind her being like my friend with benefits.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind her coming to hang out with like me and my boyfriend, like if we go somewhere either.
Yeah.
But it just seems
Just
like
so y'all know, Deb trying to find a girlfriend.
yeah. Girls just different sometimes. So it's really strange.
To be continued. Now you're going to have to give us updates.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for this evening. Thank you to Wavy Wildboy for sitting down with us. We got Pony Capri up next. Her new single, Drippers and Schemers, is out everywhere. Check that out before we play it next week. Check us out, inthefieeldradio.com, all across social medias, In The Field Radio. What else we got going on?
We're looking for content. We're looking for live writers.
Contributors in any way, we're down. Collaboration over competition always. Definitely hit us up. info@inthefieeldradio.com.
So excited.
Yes, me too. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll catch you next week. In the Field Radio, 91.3 FM, WVKR, Poughkeepsie Independent Radio.